Alright, hey guys, how's it going? So this video is going to be on my updated Yu-Gi-Oh! 2020 hero deck. I was talking about this, I've hinted at it a few times in the last videos, but finally I'm here with the new video, the updated deck, and honestly it's probably going to get updated within the coming months because Liquid Man comes out this month and so does Sunriser. Apparently they're going to be pretty expensive, so it might take a while for me to get my hands on them, but I'll eventually get them. So let's just start off with the main deck, put the extra deck to the side. This deck is pretty different from the last time you saw it. Lots of changes, lots of good changes, much more consistent, and I'm really happy with this build. So just start off with everything right here. Running 3 Ferris, so we all know what Ferris does. You can discard a hero card from your hand, special summon this unit, and then you can take a Vision Hero monster from your deck and put it in your spell and trap zone as a continuous trap. Really good. This is going to start your plays along with Stratos, and we all know what Ferris does at this point. Just honestly a really good card. Heroes have really gotten a lot of time in the spotlight, which is really cool because I've been playing Heroes the longest in Yu-Gi-Oh! It was honestly my first Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck. Like, real Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck. And I love Heroes, but because they've become so popular and they're topping, their stuff is just getting so expensive, and it's kind of hard on me to keep up with everything. I'm doing my best, but I'm like happy, but I'm also kind of like worried that Heroes are just going to be too expensive to play. Alright. Next, 2 Increase. We all know what this guy does. You tribute a hero monster, special summon this from the spell and trap zone, and then you get to special summon a Vision Hero monster from your deck. Alright. And then Vion, he's going to send our Malicious to the graveyard and our Shadow Mists to get our Plasmas and our Polys. Alright, that's all the Vision Heroes onto the Elemental Heroes. Of course, we're still running Triple Stratos. Stratos is amazing. The fact that he's at 3 still baffles me. Popping back rows, searching cards for days. I love this card, and it's not a once per turn, so it's just amazing. Stratos is a must of 3 in this deck. Alright, on to our 2 Shadow Mist. It's going to search our Mass Change, get our Honest Neo to our hand, or our Dusted Gold. Any hero that would be convenient for you at the time. Shadow Mist will help you, and it's... yeah. You just need 2. I tried running 3, but 2 is just better. Alright. 1 Solid Soldier. I am so iffy on this. So, I really like Solid Soldier because it lets me get off some link plays early with Solid Soldier and Strauss, and it also helps you get Mass Change by special summoning Shadow Mist. So running 1 has been okay as of right now. I'm not fully sure on it yet, but I'm just going to keep it at 1 for now and see how it goes. It's been working pretty well, but this might change later on. I know most people do run 1, but me, I honestly, personally like 2. Alright. 2 Honest Neos. A lot of people run 1. I like having 2 because normally this will be going to your Trinity play, but I also use it as defense for Plasma, since Plasma's only 19 attack, so I like to have 2. Alright. Onto the Destiny Heroes. 1 Celestial. Really like this guy. You'll send it with your Destiny Fusion for your Dangerous, and it's also going to help you draw some cards later on. And then, of course, we're still running the Triple Malicious. Why this card is at 3, I'll never know. Malicious is great. It's going to help you go into your Cross Crusader and Tribune, get everything, summon your Plasma. Love this card. This card's amazing. Alright, next, 1 Plasma. This is a walking skill drain, going to shut your opponent down. It's amazing how many decks Plasma shuts down. If they get rid of them, then it's okay. You have other tricks up your sleeve, but they're going to put all their attention on this guy because they just don't want to deal with him. Alright, on to the new cards, the Evil Heroes. We have 1 copy of Evil Hero Dusted Gold. This card is, I understand why it's expensive. I mean, it was also short printed, but this card is just amazing. So you discard this card and search out your Dark Calling, and then you're gonna get your Bane. So it just sets everything up, because you'll have your Malicious and this in the graveyard, and you can just play it, your Dark Calling, and get your Bane. I love this card. Was it worth the price? See, the thing is, this card just went up in price again. It's in the hundreds now. I got this card when it was still... I mean, this isn't even decent price. It was still way too overpriced when I got it. I got it for about $70, but you only needed one copy, so I dropped the money for it, and it's honestly helped me out, but you don't have to run this. It's cool if you do, but this card is stupid expensive, and it honestly, it's worth it, but it's also like, there are other options. So one of him would never run more than one, unless I want to just like, well, I don't know. Liquid Man looks like he's gonna be $50 a piece, so I want to die. All right, next one, Sinister Necro. This guy you can send to the graveyard when making Dangerous, since it's a dark. And if you honestly want to, I don't understand why you would. Only if you like feel like you want to finish the game fast. You can banish this guy, I believe, and then special summon a Dusted Gold. And a Dusted Gold does have 25 attack. So is it 25 or 24? 21 attack, I was completely wrong. So, I honestly thought about siding him, but I like having another evil hero in my graveyard, just in case I need to banish it. Alright, onto the spells. Triple Fusion Destiny. This card's amazing. We all know what it does. Yada yada. Triple Mass Change, get our Dark Law and piss our opponents off. Double Twin Twister just to get rid of back row, honestly. I've been going against a lot of control decks, and I was having problems because I didn't want to keep using Stratos' ability to pop back row, so I was like, you know, I should put in some Twin Twisters, and it's honestly been helping. Because I don't mind discarding stuff. Alright. Double E-Call. Could run at 3. I prefer the 2, honestly. I've always ran 2 when it comes to E-Call. 1 Super Poly. I'm only running 1 right now. My other one is sided. Because Super Poly is better at breaking boards than making them. I have a lot of other cards sided. Like the Shining, Great Tornado. I have them sided if I'm going against certain decks that use a lot of light or a lot of wind. But 1 is okay right now because a lot of people are still playing darks, so it's okay. I feel comfortable running it at 1. Alright. 1 regular Poly. Just normal search it out with Vion. Make our Trinity or our Adoration, or soon to be Sunriser. 1 Dark Calling for your Malicious Vein. 1 Hero Lives. Really hope this comes to 2. If it comes to 2, the deck will just be even better, but maybe it shouldn't come to 2, because otherwise the deck will just keep growing in price. 1 Rhoda, all the search we can get. 1 Upstart Goblin, because I don't mind giving my opponent 1,000 life points to draw. 1 Monster Reborn, to get our Shadow Mist in case we don't have our Mass Change. And then, finally, 2 Solemn Judgment. I want to replace these with Impermanence. I have 1 copy, I just need 1 more. But until then, I'm still running the 2 Judgment, which is nice because it negates. But, yeah, so hopefully I can replace these one day. So that is the main deck. Now I'll go on to the extra deck. So, normal, 1 Trinity. Trinity... I used to use them a lot to finish games, now I'm not going into them so much, but still good finisher if you need to just take out a bunch of monsters. Also 75,000 with Honest Neos is really cool. 1 Adoration, I've been seeing myself go into this guy a lot because it's just 2 heroes. Normally I'll go like Solid Soldier and Stratos to make this guy. Gonna replace him with Sunriser though, just because Sunriser is insanely good. But yeah, I've noticed I'm actually going into this guy a lot more. Alright, here's what we've been waiting for. 1 Malicious Vein. This guy is so good. I love this guy. Everyone at my locals hates him because when he's summoned, you can just destroy all your opponent's monsters that have attack equal to or less than him, and for every monster you destroy, he gains 200 attack. And then he cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, so it's just really good. I love this card. My opponents haven't really found a way to get rid of this yet, unless it's like a Mystic Mine. But yeah, love this card. This card is so good. I know it's really expensive. It's not worth the price, but it also really is. So I can talk about this card for days. I'm just going to move on. Alright. 2 Darklaw to piss our opponents off, because Darklaw really does win games and break your opponent's combos and just everything. 1 Anki. 1 Dian to help special summon Shadow Mist and Stratos. Notice it's a lot harder to go into Dian though, because we're only running 1 Solid Soldier. 1 Blast. This guy is still really good for getting rid of annoying back row because you have Stratos. 1 Dangerous, our Fusion Destiny target. 1 Dystopia. So the last time I made this video and I was like, oh, I never go into Dystopia, it's not worth it. Now I do. I go into Dystopia a lot now, and he is worth it. I was just dumb back then. But normally I would finish the game before I even had to go into Dystopia. But Dystopia is a really good card, and honestly I was stupid for barely using it when I did. And then my only super poly target in my main deck right now is just still 1 Starving Venom. Because a lot of people still do play Darks, and it just works really well. Alright, onto the links. It's the ones everyone runs. 1 not Cross Crusader, 1 Dread Decimator just to build up power. 1 Wonder Driver to recycle Poly and Mass Change. And then I'm running 2 Cross Crusader. I was only running 1 for a while, but the second one is honestly really worth it, and it helps with your plays. And just searching out anything is amazing. Just by special summoning your Malicious from your graveyard and then tributing it again just to get anything, it's honestly really worth it. So what I'm going to do now that I didn't do last time is I'm actually going to show some of my side deck. This is just a rough draft of my side deck right now, so 2 Ash in case I need to negate stuff. 3 Call by the Grave just to stop hand traps. They are a problem in some matches, so if I'm having problems with them, then in just graveyard in general, not even hand traps, I'll side deck these in. My other super poly, because I don't feel like I need to side 2. I think siding 1 is fine. And then 2 Red Reboot. I thought about siding 3, but I think 2 is fine right now. But it really does shut down a lot of decks. So that is my updated hero deck.